What's going on, guys? Nixcy here. Welcome back to another video. Today, guys, we're going to be teaching you guys how to jitter click, and by all means, I'm not the best jitter clicker. I made one of these before. This is kind of the part 2 on how to jitter click. I taught you guys just how to jitter click and just try to get as much CPS as possible. Now I'm going to be teaching you guys how to jitter click and aim, because the tutorial technique I taught you in the last video I did is really horrible for aiming. That's just how to learn how to make your arm be able to jitter click. And then to aim, you have to hold the mouse differently and just kind of do that and just kind of aim. Basically everything's the same. You just got to learn how to hold your mouse good and jitter click. And you will not be perfect at this the first day. It took me about a month to be able to consistently jitter click like this, and then it took me probably a week of playing about 3 to 6 hours every single day and jitter clicking for that period of time to be able to jitter click like this. And you guys can even see, I'm not even the best. I screw up sometimes, but I'm still learning. I've only been doing it for a week, but I just kind of got on today. Normally I can't jitter click in the morning, and I was just I could just do it really well. So I think my body's just learning how to do it, and I'll probably start jitter clicking all the time, because I know people say it sounds really nice. I'm not super good at it, so it's not super consistent. But people say they like the sound of it. It's kind of soothing or something. And I don't know. I just like learning new things. So let's just get into a UHC duel, and I'll try to teach you the best I can. Okay, so guys, as you can see, I have my hand cam up. And I am not covering my CPS because I want you guys to see basically the CPS I get. So I just am going to duel. And basically when I jitter click here, let me turn up my game sounds really quickly for you guys. Because, okay, back up, buddy. When I jitter click, I don't really do anything special. I have these buttons, so I can't grip the side of my mouse. I kind of lightly grip the side, and I just kind of, it's hard to show, but just flex your arm. If you flex your arm hard enough, you should see my hand moving already. Let me get closer. So that's basically how you jitter click. You just kind of flex your arm and just kind of click. I don't really know anywhere else to describe it. Link in the description will be to the first one. Okay, but the first video I did, I held the mouse like this, and that's how you learn to jitter click basically. So just like this, do this, so you can use your thumb as kind of a support to kind of click better. And you just kind of click, and that's how I learned how to get your arm to do that. I'd recommend doing that for maybe not even PvPing, but just doing that for maybe an hour or two every day to learn. And then after, when you start wanting using it in PvP, it depends what mouse you have. If you have the same mouse as me, I recommend kind of just loosely holding this side so you can still have a grip, but then just and then having your finger here. This one I kind of just keep off, because you literally don't need this to I jitter click with it there, but it's just a lot more uncomfortable, and you don't really need it. So I can hold my mouse like this. So I just kind of go, let me get, I'm kind of jitter clicked out, but it's easier to show you I'm actually in a game because I PvP better, because I'm not just focusing on jitter clicking. So I just kind of hold my mouse like this. And then when I'm going to hotkey, obviously I still don't hold that because I have to hit these buttons to hotkey. So I'll stop my jitter click, kind of when I need a rod or something. I'll stop my jitter click, switch rod, and then instantly go back to that thing to jitter click. So I don't really, it's just about finding, if you have the death adder, it really, you don't have any buttons, I don't think, so it doesn't really matter where you hold the mouse, but just find a position that's comfortable. If you can aim and jitter click like this, then by all means jitter click like that. I just think holding the mouse the most natural position you can while jitter clicking is the easiest for me, and it makes me, because I don't hotkey on my keyboard, I hotkey all on my mouse basically, except for maybe my one slot. So it's just easier to hotkey with my mouse. That's what the hotkeys are there for, obviously. And if you're trying to jitter click, the Razor or Death Adder is easier to jitter click on than the Naga. Sorry, I'm not PvPing that well. I'm trying to commentate and describe this to you, but the Razor Death Adder is easier to jitter click on than the Razor Naga. This is made for MMO games, I'm pretty sure. So it's not made for clicking fast or anything. It's made for switching between like spells or whatever. I've never played any of them, but I've heard people talk about them. So basically, jitter clicking, it's just the matter. It's basically that's what the title is. Like, you're making your hand. It's not like everyone thinks it's all in like your wrist and your hand. It's mainly in your like tricep, forearm, and wrist. How to rod like that? I don't know. How can you predict? Because I know where people go when you PvP. I don't know. If you guys want to see also like just a PvP tutorial, then tell me in the comments. I almost said description. But yeah, this is just, it's what the name is. Just flex your arm, make your like hand jitter, and then just like click. I kind of have shaky hands anyway, so jitter clicking isn't that difficult. But just make your hand like shake by flexing your arm, wrist, wherever however you can make your arm and hand like move, then that's how you should jitter click. There's really no way. It's like there's no one way to jitter click. Like you can hold the mouse like this if you want, like with 2 fingers, and be like, personally I think that's really hard. Or you could do 2 fingers like this, or you could actually do like 3. I don't know, you could do however you want. You could do like your middle finger here, and like this. I don't know, you could do however you want to click. But the main thing is just being able to move your mouse still while you're clicking. And a lot of people have asked me, does jitter clicking like improve your hits on the person? And that's actually not what it does. Because you're hitting them more, or it's registering more clicks, you will take less knockback than them. I've actually tested this with a friend. When I reported, thanks. Oh, I'm muted still. But anyway, when I was jitter clicking, I took like 1.5 blocks of knockback, and when I was not jitter clicking, I took about 2. So it reduces maybe like 1/4 to half a block of knockback. I've only tested it a few times, so I don't know how accurate that actually is, but I don't know. I can't commentate that well while jitter clicking either, but I'll still get better. And if you think you're just gonna be like as good as jitter clicking like Tabor is in like a day, that's not how it's gonna work. Guys can even see I break my jitter click a lot. Like I'll be jitter clicking, and then I'll just break it. A jitter click is basically like when I stop. Sometimes I stop on purpose because like I don't know, I don't need to be jitter clicking at that exact moment. But I don't know, it's fun to learn something new. I've been normal clicking like this forever, and when I normal click now, I just feel like I'm putting myself at a disadvantage. Like in ranked, I normally normal click because people are way better and they'll just strafe you. So if you're working on like just straight lining people, just jitter clicking is a good thing. If you're playing like ranked and stuff and you're just worried about like strafing people, I'd probably just say click normally like this and just kind of like strafe really hard and work on rodding. Like I can still combo this guy well, but I don't know, jitter clicking is a fun thing to learn, fun thing to do. If you don't want to jitter click, you're not really putting yourself at that big of a disadvantage. Some people's ping just has them take less knockback anyway, so it's not like jitter clicking is the only way to take less knockback. Like if you have good connection to the server, you'll probably take like barely any knockback. Okay, that's a good game, my friend. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully I taught you how to jitter click a little bit better. I'm interested to see if you need any more tips on jitter clicking or just PvP. Just ask me down in the comments. I try to respond to every single comment. Subscribe if you're new, hit the like button, and follow my Twitter link in the description, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.